I've been talking a lot about the NICS monitoring program, and there is some news on it, so let's go ahead and talk about it. What is up, Wolverines? My name is John Crump. I'm an investigative journalist, and I do stuff in the 2A space. You might have read my stuff over at amaland.com, and if you did, that's great, but I also do this YouTube channel, John Crump News, where you can catch up on all the 2A news that you want. I have a lot of ways to support me. They're all listed down below in the description, but the best way you can support me is by subscribing to the channel. It really does help out. Today we are brought to you by Gideon Optics. Gideon Optics makes a great optic at an affordable price. If you use code Crumpy over on Gideon Optics website, you can save 10% and get free shipping. My newest optic is from Gideon. It is the Valor Mini, which is a great RMSC footprint optic. I run that on my Glock 43X. You should definitely check out Gideon Optics. And remember, tell them that I sent you. Okay, now let's go ahead and talk about the NICS monitoring program and the latest update. The NICS monitoring program was discovered back in 2019 by me through a leak at the ATF. What they did was look at people buying firearms through NICS and put a monitoring order on them. Basically, the ATF would reach out to the FBI and say, monitor this person's purchases, because the NICS data is supposed to be deleted after 24 hours, but they could hold it for 30, 60, 90, or 120 days if they have a NICS monitoring tag on them. So the FBI reports back to the ATF with everything that they bought. This is problematic because these guys are not suspected of a crime. It's just that they might commit a crime in the future, which is verboten because these people are innocent. It's basically like a pre-crime unit. Now, this all might be changing with the new direction of the ATF, but right now, that's the way it works to the general public. Recently, GOA did a FOIA request, and they found out that people in the ATF was using the NICS monitoring system to monitor gun purchases from people from California to see if they might be violating California law. California is not allowed to use the NICS monitoring service, but it looks like the ATF might have been doing that for them. Now I'm being told by internal sources that is changing and they're no longer allowing that. But at the time that this FOIA request came back, it showed that they were doing just that. GOA did the FOIA, GOA got the documents, and GOA released them to everyone. So Gun Owners of America is a great organization, and they uncovered the ATF helping out the states. Now, Rand Paul, our favorite senator from Kentucky, stepped in, and he is asking for an investigation of the FBI and ATF and their use of NICS monitoring. He considers it a violation of an American's right to privacy, because you got to remember, these people are not guilty of a crime. They are not suspected of a crime. It's just they might commit a crime in the future, or they are associating with people that the ATF and FBI do not like. So you might be guilty through association in the eyes of the ATF and FBI. And that is where the abuse of the program comes in on. I wish the program would totally go away, and maybe it will. I know that is the wish of Rand Paul. Rand Paul is very, very strong on the Second Amendment, but now there's a congressional investigation into the use of the system by the ATF and FBI, and it links right back to the GOA FOIA and the original leak that I got back in 2019. This is a good thing for all Americans and all gun owners that they are actually looking into this. Hopefully, Rand Paul will be able to get to the bottom of this and either curtail the system or shut it down totally, because I believe it should be shut down. All right, guys, that is it for today. quick video. I got a lot of stuff going on. As you can imagine, over the next week or so, there's going to be a lot of breaking news. So I got to put my big boy pants on and get ready to cover all that. When I find more information out on different things, I will definitely let you guys know. But until then, I'm out of here. See you guys later. Bye.